So why does the family need to be a part of the solution? We can impact the child toward healthy or unhealthy relationships with both parents. And sometimes family unwittingly reinforces resistance and refusal. So an example of that might be if you see that a child seems upset when they have to leave the other parent, and you say, well, they must not, there must be alienation going on there. That's why that child doesn't want to come see this parent. And family sometimes unwittingly reinforces resistance and refusal. So I don't think any of us intentionally think we're doing this. It sort of happens over time, and we just get into sort of this all or nothing battle of, this side's okay and this side's not okay. And we just get into this really believing that this is a strong alienation case and there's no solution to it, and it's just going to be a battle, right? So the family needs to be part of the solution. Now we're going to talk about negative advocates and positive advocates. And you can be one or the other. We don't want to be one of them. And I think you can probably guess which one that is. So people often get confused when we talk about use the term negative advocates. What does that really mean? Am I being a negative person? No, it just means that when we're advocating for someone, let's say it's our family member, we of course want to be supportive of our family member, but if we become an advocate for their unmanaged emotions or their blaming attitudes, their accusations, and all or nothing thinking, then we're advocating in a negative way, and that's not going to be on the path to healthy relationships, right? Or to any solutions long-term down the road. So a negative advocate takes an all or nothing approach to situations. And a negative advocate thinks they're helping, but they actually might be making things worse. Now, the way this works is you are getting emotionally pulled in, kind of emotionally hooked by a story, by a situation. And this happens particularly in alienation or resistance and refusal because these are highly emotional issues. These are highly terrifying issues. And so, especially if it's your family member and you're hearing this strong story about, he never lets me see the kids, or I'm never letting her see the children, right? And here's why. And they give you this long, persuasive story, and you get emotionally hooked. And then you want to advocate against the perceived problem when in fact you really need to be becoming a positive advocate instead of a negative advocate. So you're advocating for something that you don't even know for sure is valid or factual at that point.